Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode here on Planet Zoo. Back in its original time slot, well, the new time slot where it should be, unlike yesterday's episode, which was unfortunately a day late. And all I've done off camera is I've sorted some of the exhibit animals a little bit. We actually didn't have any Titan beetles, so I got that sorted, and I did a little bit of work here on this habitat, getting the barriers up to scratch for the animals that are going to be in here. And of course we do have the animals to go in here as well, which is a good thing, but we'll worry about that in a little bit. What I'd like to do first is I'd like to work on this little area right here first, because I want to put in some guest facilities. The first thing I want to put in is a toilet block. So I want to put it in over this side. Let's exit the group as well, because I don't want that. Put in some smoothies. I want some food over here. Hot dog squad. Let's exit the group because I kind of want that centered.
Hot dog squad.
I love the little weird noises it makes. Over here I want to put a few things as well. We're going to put in another information center in over here. And I'd like to put it in as far back over here as I can. And the reason I want to put that there is because I'd like to have sort of a fake bridge. Well, not even really a fake bridge. Well, it will be a fake bridge because guests won't be able to use it. But that's not the right thing. I want climbing. If I sit that there. Put it like that, and then duplicate another one in right there. They're just not touching. And again, we'll duplicate another one. What I'll do actually is I'll put a couple of these down. Like so, and then select all three. Something a bit like that. So I want to have like a sort of tree area over here. The next thing I want to do is I'd like some more of these around the zoo. Something along these lines. Yeah, something like that. Now let's get these set up for random things. Just because we don't really have many of these at all. Something like that. Yeah, I quite like that. Obviously we need some... Wow, we're going to need some recycle bins because people are horrible. We also need to hire some more staff because I've noticed that we are getting to the point where 3 vets is not enough and we could do with more mechanics and the likes anyway. But we'll get to that in just a second. Let's go to nature and put it to North America. Because we have a distinct lack of any kind of sort of nature around the place. If I put one of these, I'll probably better not doing that actually. Just a few bits and pieces dotted around the place. Let's use this one to cover that here. And that here. There's loads of people over here. Just little bits and pieces. Kind of size we're looking at with this. I'm happy enough with that. Just a few bits and pieces around here. I want to make this area feel a bit more natural. Can I get away with having one like that? Stick one of those back there as well. Yeah, it looks like our solar panel is now broken, so we'll deal with that in just a second. What else do we have the option of in here? I feel like goldenrod's not really something you'd find in the woods like that, but you know. Ah, full-size cactus. That's exactly what I wanted. Just dot these around the place randomly. Still need to get some lighting sorted over here as well. Yeah, we definitely need lighting sorted over here as well. Let's get some more staff, well, once it's finished telling me what it's done. I got research started on our crocodigators as well. Power source failed. Well, I did call a mechanic, but you know. Let's hire 3 more mechanics. And make sure we're not overpaying them as well. Not that we can't afford it, it's just cheap. And I want you in India. I would like you at America. And you can go to entrance. Ah. Oh, we'll have to move that path then. And that's fine. Look at the litter though. Dirty, dirty people. Alright, let's get this path moved over. I want it more over here now then. Let's see, it's this one. And it looks like it's 6 meters. That looks good to me. Let's grab these bins and move them. Yeah, that should fix that. Yeah, that's just because of that's still under that path though. That is probably not good. We'd like to get underground to see that, but this... Where are we? We need to go in through here and we'll just get this quickly sorted. We'll throw some rocks or something in. Yeah. Need to get it fixed anyway. Doesn't really matter what rocks we use, but... we will just throw in a heap of these, hopefully that helps the negative impact. And I'll have one like that as well. Might as well have one over here. I feel like that's maybe a bit much. And I don't like how that looks. Let's get another one of these plate pieces over the front. If I can find them again. Something along those lines. Is that helping at all? Not a great deal. I think we're going to have to put some. Okay, that, and that one are floating. Something like that, maybe? I mean, this is the only time we're ever actually going to see down here anyway, so... Up to 26%. Let's find out how to get out of here now. It's still affecting them. That's unfortunate. I'd have to bring the path out around here, which I don't really want to do. And this path is 4 meters. Let's get this moved. This should work now. This should be fine. It looks a bit dead, looks silly. But it's what we have to do. So, we'll worry about that in a little bit. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump into a little bit of a time lapse where we're going to do a bit of decoration around this area here. We're going to fill in this little bit here, down here, put some trees along the staff path, maybe even do some of these buildings here. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do them yet, so we might not do that, but we might make a start to it. I definitely want to do all of these buildings, make these pretty. And let's just check the negative impact of this. Yeah, we're also going to put some bins and security outlets. Let's get a mechanic over here. We need that fixed. It's been broken for too long. So I will get on with that, and hopefully you guys enjoy this time lapse, and I'll bring you guys back when we're ready to put the animals in, even though we could do that now, but we'll do it after the time lapse, and I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed that just as much as I did. I had quite a bit of fun decorating that there. There was actually a jump cut in that time lapse. Spent quite a lot of time doing that. I'm quite happy with how this little area turned out. I wanted this to be like a little picnic garden area where you can sit down and have that view out over the water. Like the water shimmers like that. It's very nice. We have some litter issues. I'm not sure about this fence. I want to hide the staff area from the guest area entirely. I'm not sure this fence is the best way to do that. And as you've seen, I got half of this area sort of covered in. It was a bit more of a pain in the backside than I was expecting. But we got it done. Got some security cameras dotted around the place. I'm quite happy with how these buildings turned out. I feel like there should maybe be another one here, but I'll let you guys decide that. Let me know in the comments if we should add another shop in here, or if we should just leave it as it is. Let's hit play, because we've got some things that we need to do here. We've reduced crime, apparently. Yes, this has still failed. Mechanic has been requested. Some vet research done. So we will continue on with that as we have been. Yeah, I'm still not particularly happy about this area here, but what I might do is I might put in another little garden area here. Look at all the people coming through here. I think we definitely need to get some kind of guest transport thing sorted. We'll maybe do that in the next episode, or possibly look at doing that next week. What we need to do is we need to head over here and select all of the animals except what I think is our 4 originals. Or 5 originals. And that one. And let's send them at the trade center. Let's have a look at them. You'll see the animals that we have to put in quarantine as well here. This one needs to go back. That one's on its way back. This one, we want to put the juveniles back in, but the adults can be released. Do that for now. Now let's go over here for now, and we have some American bison and pronghorn antelopes to put into quarantine. Takes a second to figure out this. Some of these genes aren't the best, but I'm happy enough with them for a start. Any second now. I should have done this off camera. We're up to 750,000 now. Alright, we'll give that a second to work things out there. Let's release some of these to the wild. It doesn't take me straight back to the animal storage. That's fine. How many animals have we still got in here? 12. I don't remember that crocodile. Keep forgetting that it doesn't take me straight back to it. It's a quick way to earn money doing this, but you could sell them for money, but I would rather release them into the wild, and that way we get a bit of conservation credits and we are helping rescue some virtual animals. There we go. I feel like there's an extra female. Maybe not. Right. Let's get our pronghorned antelopes sent into quarantine as well. I've gone for the approach of multiple females, one male. Size gene is 0%. Be tiny then. I think doing this too often gets the game slightly laggy, it gets a little bit confused. I wish there was a way that you could just like select all of the species from the trade center. There might be. If there is, let me know in the comments. Right, we'll let that all catch up. Enrichments down here. We'll come back to the P-Files, I'll probably sort the rest of them off camera. High amount of litter, yeah, no kidding. Is this still not fixed yet? Right, let's find our mechanic for America. Let's also do some staff training. Sounds like Mario. That's been broken for ages, get it fixed. No? Okay. Well, whatever. I'm about to have another offspring from the Ukupi. This is by far the laggiest part of the zoo down at the entrance area. Where's the other one anyway? Over there. Let's see, are we gonna have the offspring, or? I feel like I'm gonna click away and that's when we'll miss it, but that's an unusual cinematic view. Is this it now? That frame rate though, that is terrible. There we go. So I had a little male Ukupi. Quite happy with that. Right, let's Let's move these guys into habitat 14. And while we're doing that, let's have another look at the staff here. Let's get some more training done. I've been slacking on the training. Especially the vendors. We have 35 vendors. We'll just do a mass training session. Probably shouldn't train all of the staff in one go, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I can't foresee any issue with every member of staff in a zoo going out for training all at once. I've still only got 3 vets, so I'll probably hire a couple more vets. I think I'll hire another 3 actually. Do we have any animals in here yet? It would appear not. That is quite a long walk they have to go. They have to go all the way along here, into the cave, all the way through here, and all the way around to there to get them out. So that will take a little while. Looks like there's the first one there. And second and third. And fourth. Well, we got the bison in anyway. Let's see, they're happy. Fair enough. Yeah, they're happy. But what they don't have is... they do not have hard shelter, despite the fact that they think they do. I'm not sure if they need it or not, but they don't have any. They also don't have any kind of enrichment or food. So let's go ahead and pause. We'll get all of our pronged horn antelope in here as well. And let's get some building done. I want a bridge. Some of these pre-made structures are pretty epic. Yeah, let's go for this one, and I want maybe 5 of them in a row. I'm slightly off center, so I'll do actually, I'll double them up. Something along these lines. And let's just sink it into the ground just a touch. So that way these guys should now be able to get over this side. And we also want to go to habitat and select bison. We have some enrichment for them. We have more rub and pillar over here. And skill. And a mud bath right there. Go for that herb scent marker as well. Anything in the way of food enrichment. Large barrel feeder. Stick that there. I kind of want to use one of the big shelters. Let's get rid of that out of the middle of the screen. Yeah, that works for me. Let's get some leaves and some hay in here. We will alternate a little bit like this. Yeah, something like that. That'll do. We also need to give them a couple of these. I'm not sure if zookeepers can go across there, so put one there, and we'll put a third one there. And then immediately fix that terrain because that looks horrible. Something like that. Now I'm not going to worry about giving them education, like putting guest education or anything like that down in this episode. We'll worry about that in, well, I'll do that off camera because you've seen me do that plenty of times. So I'll do that off camera. How did these lights turn out? I'm quite happy with that. Is this over here still broken? Right. Let's get that fixed. Freckles is about to mature. That's all of that sorted. I'm not going to do any more handshakes because we've done all that we can. Oh dear. Habitat has issues. Temperature. I see. That would explain it. We're down to 1 Celsius and they like it to be 12. So let's get some heaters in here. That's a cooler. Now these should automatically be up to 30 Celsius, I think. I'm not sure if these work underwater, but I'm going to put a couple under there anyway. Ah, now come on, look at that. That's going to end up on Discord, that one, guys. Here's a cupcake. I actually wanted to check something. We'll deal with that I wanted to check a little bit later. Let's stop pausing the game. Do that an awful lot. Right, let's unpause it to see if we can get these crocodiles a little bit happier. Kinda want to see Freckles mature though, gotta be honest. That yawn. I mean, I suppose mature and she'll just get slightly bigger. Alright, that's still not fixed. It seems like there's no more complaints about the crocodiles, or from the crocodiles. See, the real life Freckles is just like that. We'll wake up, stretch and yawn, and then go back to sleep. Alright, slow time back down again. Right, research is complete, I'll deal with that later. That's got big cold spots in it, that's not going to be particularly good for the ostriches. It's a lot of snow. Not really enough over here, which is what I wanted. I like this. This looks nice in winter. Right. Where are our crocodiles? Yeah, you're fine with the temperature now. Doesn't seem to have heated the water up much though, which is probably not good, but sure it'll be fine. Alright, let's get back over at this habitat over here. Make sure the antelopes are happy as well. They're not here yet. You guys happy? Hey, you don't care about the snow. Your enrichment's down. You want more soil. Of course, with all of the snow on the ground, that's going to affect it quite a bit as well. Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. That counts as 1%. 5%. Let's just do a bit here and there. A bit more over here. There we go. And you're fine with everything else. Don't really care about coverage, that's good. Alright, let's get rid of bison and go for pronghorned antelope and get that. See what we have for them. Not a great deal. That's unfortunate. We will have to research them, but that's fine. Otherwise they're happy. Are they happy with the size of their habitat? Oh yeah. I keep making habitats that are way bigger than they need to be. Ah, Freckles is big now. Adult population is too high. Now if Freckles was to mate, that would be inbreeding. So we don't want that. Right, let's put Freckles on contraceptive. Or put him on contraceptive actually. We might need to go and get another male tiger. In fact, what we'll do is let's release. Is it this one? Yeah, let's release him to the wild for 80 conservation credits. I feel like I could get more than that if I really wanted to. Right, and of course they're going to fight now. Let's. Alright, let's also release Cupcake. And we'll get a new male for Freckles. Oh, I had to get a new Timberwolf because unfortunately the male Timberwolf that we had passed away. So I had to do that. Where are they? Not bad. Let's see what else we can get. It's not great. That's not great. Oh, for the price, that's not bad. I'm also going to skip quarantine. I'm going to take a chance on this. I don't know if it makes a difference or not, but yeah. We'll find out. So yeah guys, I think I'm going to leave this episode here for today. I feel like this has been quite a long one. I did a longer time lapse and been rambling a little bit afterwards. Yeah, so now we have bison and pronghorn antelope. We're going to do some more to this habitat, sort of pretty it up. I'm going to put the education boards out and things like that. We'll get that done between the episodes, so on Friday's episode that will all be sorted. I will do the decoration in here on camera with you guys, just because I think that would be better. I don't think that's something you guys will particularly want to miss, but like admin type things like putting speakers down and all that kind of thing, we will do off camera. I might go ahead and do this side, like match up the rest of this off camera, but I might do it during the time lapse on Friday's episode. We'll just have to see. But if you've enjoyed this episode, then don't forget to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, then you can of course subscribe. And as always, the link to Discord is in the description below. And you can also find me on Twitter. Twitter name is on the screen. I also have on Discord I have a channel specifically for Planet Zoo. So if you have any hints, tips or tricks, or even just want to show me your zoos, then that is the best place to do it. You can also get some spoilers for this zoo as and when I'm recording episodes as well. I often share screenshots on Discord before the episode's even been edited, so that's also a good place if you're interested in that kind of thing. That was lovely. I don't think Mr. Bison was very happy about that. But hopefully you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now.